Welcome to the Sports on Pulse. I'm Gary Al Smith. We'll be having an update from the African Champions League and also from the UEFA Champions League as well. As you know, the Ghanaian interest is there because Aduana Stars have been building up to playing against their Algerian opposition in Etan Setif. The game is happening now in Doma. We understand that it is 1-0 to Aduana Stars. They scored not long ago, and as it is, they are getting a very vital home goal. So that is the score at the moment. The other games you can see there, full time in some of the interesting games that we saw. In Mamadi Swallows beat Zanaco FC by 2-1 in Zambia. TP Mazembe won 4-0 against UT Songo. And Aduana Stars are leading after 78 minutes. Fifi Fawcett is in studio with me. And we'll be looking also at what will transpire tonight. Give an idea of the informed Manchester City, who are set to face FC Barcelona at the Etihad Stadium. That one is almost done and dusted because they are leading 4-0 from the first leg. But the second game, Spurs Juventus, that is what we'll talk about.
Reach the quarter-finals of the UEFA Champions League at the expense of Tottenham Hotspur. But Massimiliano Allegri's side have their work cut out. The Italian champions find themselves behind on the away goals rule after surrendering a 2-goal lead in the first leg of their round of 16 encounter in Turin. The Italian giants are no strangers to this scenario, and on 8 previous occasions in which they drew the first leg at home, they managed to advance to the next round. Juventus have been bolstered by the return of Gonzalo Higuain. The striker who scored both goals in the first leg has recovered from an ankle injury and has been involved in training this week. But fellow forward Mario Mandzukic faces a race against time to be fit enough to travel, while Paulo Dybala, who missed the first leg against Spurs with a hamstring injury, is expected to feature in the away leg.
Fifi's in studio. Yeah. Yes, so you've got the preview. It's probably one of the best games we are going to see in this round of the Champions League, isn't it?
Of course, 2-2 first leg, open tie now. And I think in the first leg, Juventus underestimated Spurs. And this is what Pochettino does very well. If you underestimate his boys, they punish you. And Hurricane, Eriksen, Dele Alli, and the likes are in some sublime form at the moment. So, and if it was before the start of the season, or in the start of the season, or in the first round of the Champions League,
Juventus are looking to reach the quarter-final.
We will be asking, can Spurs perform or play very well at Wembley? But that's not the case anymore. They've shown that they are now good and they can play very well at Wembley. So Juventus have their work cut out for them, and they will go for broke. They'll go for the first goal. And I think Spurs also have a very good defense, and with Dembele sitting very deep and helping mash out the defense very well, it's going to be very difficult for Juventus. And in the first leg, they missed the services of their key man, Paulo Dybala, who is now fit and ready. He's now fit and ready to go. So I think Juventus have their key man available, but Spurs have the advantage.
Do you think Juventus are going to sit back?
No, they will not sit back, because Spurs have 2 away goals. That's huge. And if the scoreline and goalless, they are through to the quarterfinals for the second time. And I think Juventus, following what they did last season, they reached the final. So they'll be hoping to go further. And I don't know, anytime they reach the final in the second season, they are bundled out in the first knockout round. So they'll be hoping to rewrite the script this time and go as far as the final again.
Should be fun. And like I said, the informed Man City are also facing Barcelona, the Etihad. Pep Guardiola will not have to exert himself much. If yesterday's game between Liverpool and Porto was anything to go by, Liverpool were leading by quite a number of goals, and they just made sure they kept it tight. They could have even won that game, you know, but as it finished 0-0, they still go through anyway. The Ghanaian element also was that Abdul Majid Wari started that game, and he had some good game time in the Champions League. That was the silver lining where we are concerned. So we'll be looking forward to the games tonight, and at 8:30, when I come your way, I'll be giving you an update on the way it's going. Meanwhile, in Doma, Aduana Stars are still leading by a 1-0 against Etan Setif. I'll see you in a couple of hours.